What's up, guys? Today we're going to be answering the question, is it a sin to skip church? But I'm going to take a different approach. I'm not going to take strictly a biblical approach because I bet you already know what that is. But I want to encourage you to think about this in a little different light. First of all, when you decide to skip church, it's usually a personal decision and you're like, hey, I want to go do this instead of church today. And then based off the representation or our understanding of God, we're like, well, God might allow this, or God probably would allow this, or God would most likely be okay with me doing this. But I have a question for you, and maybe you haven't thought through this. Do you want to be an encouragement or a discouragement to your local pastor? Now, if you are in an average-sized church in America, of about 200 people or under, I guarantee you your pastor knows when you are out. Now, some people think maybe he doesn't talk to me every week. Maybe he doesn't know exactly what I did this past week. Maybe he's not personally engaged in my life. But I guarantee you that most pastors out there care about their flocks, and they notice when their members are not there. Typically, it's not just us that we pull out of church, we pull out our family as well. And so there's a noticeable gap. We don't notice it because we're off doing what we chose to do. But it leaves the hole in the heart of a pastor who is every week giving everything he's got to the ministry, only to come to church to find holes in his congregation. So do you want to be an encouragement or a discouragement to your pastor? Next question you should ask is, do you want to be an encouragement or a discouragement to the strong members of your church? Now, a pastor cannot run and organize a church entirely by himself. In a very small church, sure, but every church at some point needs lay ministry help. And this is where the strongest people of your church come into place. This is where those who help with the maintenance, those who help with classes, those who help with cleaning come into play. And if the church is strong and well attended and vibrant, those strong members in the church enjoy serving the church. And they come no matter what. My question to you is, do you want to be an encouragement to those people who are helping your church operate well, or do you want to be a discouragement? And last but not least, we should ask ourselves the question, do we want to be an encouragement or a discouragement to the weaker members of the church? Do I want to be a discouragement to the guy that just gave his heart to the Lord, and he's all excited, and you're one of the families that he enjoys interacting with, and he comes to church and he's excited and he's ready to just do things for Jesus, and maybe he's going to be one of those strong members, maybe he's eventually going to be a pastor, but he gets there and then some of the families and people he enjoys are not there. Do we want to be an encouragement or a discouragement to the weaker members? In your pondering of this, think about this. Whatever you do unto others, it is as if you did it unto Christ Himself. May God be with you.